Jared.
Okay, so this podcast is going to be on what is the purpose of life? And just me going into the topic because I've never really thought of this and I think it'd be interesting. I think the purpose of life is to do your purpose. What is your purpose? What is your destiny? You know, we all are searching for that. What is my destiny? Why am I here? Why was I chosen out of all those little itty bitty sperm cells? Why was I chosen at that exact moment in that exact time? And you know, it's quite mind-boggling if you really think of it, that we're here today, we're gone tomorrow. You know, 100 years from now, majority of us won't be here. The majority of the structures and the buildings and the people and just everything will be totally different in 100 years from now. And I don't think most people really grasp what that means. It means that it's going to be a different world. It's going to be a totally different world. You know, there'll be some things intact that kind of stay from this world because it is truly a different world after 100 years because nobody's alive. You think the 1800s and 1990s, or the 1900s, sorry. Do you really honestly think that society is the same? No, it's a totally different society and world, you know, and it kind of throws in the question like, wow, what is my impact on society? You know, what is my impact on the world? And, you know, I question that every day. I wake up and I'm like, what is my purpose here? Sometimes I feel like I don't have a purpose. Sometimes I feel like I'm just floating. I'm just going through life. And, you know, those are the days that I'm at my worst. I don't really like those days because I like knowing I have a sense of purpose. You know, everybody likes knowing they have a sense of purpose and a sense of diligence and a sense of fulfillment in their life. And, you know, I think each individual, because there's a lot of people that have lived through history, if not hundreds of billions of people. Right now, there's about 7 to 8 billion people on this earth right now, living and breathing. And there's people dying, tens of thousands of people dying every day, thousands of people getting born every day. You know, it's really crazy and mind-boggling to think about how vast time and space is. So right now, I'm just really thinking on this because it's quite an interesting thought. I think each individual's purpose, I think your purpose and happiness have to be synonymous. Like, you have to be happy, you have to have purpose. And if they're not synonymous, then you're not fulfilling your destiny or your purpose, because your destiny should be what you're ultimately happy doing. You know, such as somebody who bakes at a bakery, like at a King Soopers bakery, or somebody who takes care of the elderly, you know, and or somebody who's a dental assistant, helps people who are, you know, need help with their teeth, you know, people who work with children, people who work with the elderly. Like, you know, we all have our destiny and what we deem makes us full at the end of the day. And I think that is what your purpose is. If your purpose, your destiny, and your happiness are synonymous and they're aligned with each other, I think that is the ultimate purpose and goal of life. And personally, I haven't found that. I'm still searching. It is going to be it's an everyday battle. Like, it's a constant discovery. You know, sometimes some people find new purposes, new destinies. And, you know, that's the glory and that's the beauty of life. That you have had this chance and this ability to live and to express free thought and free expression. It's really beautiful, and I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. And if you guys, you know, want more, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, my website's jaredvaldez.com. YouTube's at Jared Valdez. Instagram's at Jared Valdez. Twitter's at Jared Valdez4. Yeah, and I thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys find your purpose. Bye.